So, I woke up to some news in the Discord from the team, and they said the patch 2.0 is out. I hop on the game, I see apply update. Don't mind if I do. I apply that bitch immediately. I gotta see what this patch is talking about. Alright, for those that don't know, it's all in the patch notes. I'm pretty sure your favorite YouTuber didn't already put it out by now, but I'm rolling up on my build, my highlight reel. Keep in mind, as I'm making this video, I am currently grinding to get to 3,000 dunks and layups. So, the best way for me to go test something out, because my teammates ain't never on, is to go play 1v1. And I'm going to play losers out because I want to see per possession how the game is. So, in today's video, I'm going to give y'all 3 1v1 gameplays. I'm not going to edit out nothing. Alright, for those that don't know, if I lose, I lose. I don't give a damn. I'll show y'all the losses, I'll show y'all the wins, I'll show y'all everything in between. But I want to see if there's a difference between this patch and the last few hot fixes that they made. You know, they made a hot fix to 7-4s. I didn't really see that big of a difference. I just want to see how people play. So the first guy I'm playing against, 6'5", 99 3 ball. 99 3 ball. Now for me, I've always been a 1v1 player. The way my team is set up is based off me playing 1v1. All I did was take my game style and branch it from 1v1 to 2v2 to 3v3 to 5v5. But it's all still from me playing one-on-one, being able to guard my man. So the first shot you see, tempo, excellent. So they say they patched tempo shooting. Take this with a grain of salt, people. He has a 99 3 ball. Okay, 99. And he said he was open, he knocked the shot down. Cool. Now, on the defensive side, watch how I play defense, and I've always been this guy. I always been a lock, even though I'm not technically a lockdown. But every time I play, my hands is up. You see the contestants there. This time, tempo rush, I got an 8%. I don't play defense any different on any possession. Right? So again, he's going to get the ball, spam these dribble moves. Now, I can't tell whether this guy used to fade or not. He took a regular tempo jump shot. Again, he greened it. All right, so at this point, he's 2 for 3. He's 2 for 3. Now, he can't necessarily guard me. He doesn't have enough defense in his build to guard me, or the way his badges is switched around is just not good enough. But again, my hand is there. This time tempo rush, so at this point he's 50%. And I'm looking at it like I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. 50% as opposed to him making every single shot. I am 100% okay with that. So I can tell the patch did something. So right there again, he's open tempo, slightly rushed. Slightly rushed. Now, before, I play a lot of 1v1, as y'all can tell. They said I was third or whatever, in whatever tier I am. That number switches all the time, but I do play a lot of 1v1. And I'm just looking at how these guys play, their play style. It hasn't changed. Only thing 2K seemed to have done, based off this one game that y'all saw so far, is make it a little bit tougher to shoot the ball. Just a little bit. Which is cool. That's all people was asking for in the beginning. It's like, I swear to God, I don't know how many times I get in here, everybody played the same exact way. Dribble, 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 run to a fade. Dribble, 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 run to a fade. And it's not like I wasn't guarding it. Y'all see my defense. So y'all going to see me bring up defense throughout this entire video. Hand is there. Hand is up, contesting. See, every time he runs somewhere, my hand is up. Right? Now, they did say they put a patch in for steals. And from what I can tell so far, yeah, if you dribble a lot, lose your stamina and everything, it's a good chance that ball's coming out, especially if you don't have a high unpluckable. It is what it is. Everybody's going to have to adjust to the patch. Right? It's not like 2K went out their way to patch one particular style of people. They made a patch to the gameplay. They did not patch any builds. Right? Whatever attributes your build has, your build has. But so far, all these shots I'm looking at, these will normally be green shots right in my face. That's what it used to be. I'm telling you, 1v1 all the time, just right there in my face. And now it looks like there's more of a balance to where you have to get open to score. And that's always what I wanted in 2K. That's what I was always good at. I could always get open. And when I play 1v1, I force you to leave me so open that I can't help but shoot the wide open shot. And you'll see what I'm talking about later in the game, in the gameplay. But as you can see, first game, this guy 6'5", 99 3 ball. He made some shots, he missed some shots. And I've always said basketball is funner when people miss. So you see these fades he's going, he's just not able to get the timing down. Eventually, as the game goes on, people are going to find out whatever fade is the best post patch and all that, because that's what the 2K community does. But for right now, I like the balance. Now, I'm not going to skip anything. I'm just going to speed it up. I want y'all to see that these are consecutive games back to back. I'm just testing out the new patch. So the second guy, 6'8", 185, 95 perimeter defense, 95 midi, 93 ball. This is your typical 1v1 build that I see more than anybody else. 6'8", 185, perfect 1v1 player. All right. So this is probably going to be the game to me that shows the most versatility between people. So right here, you see my contest is there, 9%, and he misses it because he mistimed it. Cool. And again, this guy has 95 perimeter defense. So normally when I be coming in here, these guys just jam the fuck out of me the whole possession. And then I can't never like create enough rhythm to get open. So I changed some things around. I end up putting strong handles on legend because I got tired of getting bumped. I want to be able to get off the bump. But you see my defense, all right? You can clearly tell the way this guy plays, he's used to going for fadeaways. All right, the last guy was more of a standstill guy. Kind of went to tempo every once in a while, but he was a tempo shooter. This guy clearly dribble, cut back dribble, fade. And it just seems like motherfuckers are missing more fadeaways. Now, the thing about it is, if you can get that open, why can't you just take a regular jump shot? Because in real life, that's what you would do. You would square yourself to the basket and take a regular jump shot. Again, I'm on everything. Every time he dribbles or do anything, I got a head up. Now, you see right there, 32% covered, but he timed the jump shot. And because, here's my thing, he missed so many shots before that particular shot, I wasn't even mad that he made that. You know, it's funner when people miss because more basketball has to be played. If you ever went and played and somebody makes 100% of their shots, basketball ain't fun. You don't want to play that shit. You don't want to play it. If you was out there going against Steph Curry and no matter what you did defensively, he was making every shot, you would not want to play. Now, right here, this pissed me off. I'm backing him down. He's 185. I'm 227. He gets a block. I'm like, okay. But again, he plays the same way. Now he's trying to sign with the button. Cool. Now, here is where I say the community is stupid. Like, I haven't taken a 3 ball yet, right? So he jumps for no reason. I go to the rim, I get a bucket. At some point, it has to dawn on people's mind that, okay, if the person ain't shot the ball, he probably can't shoot. At least see if he can shoot first. All right, so this guy's been pressing me all game. I'm getting to the rim. I'm making dunks again. I'm grinding for the 3,000 dunks, so keep that in mind. But honestly, it's part of my natural play style. And for me, defensively, I'm not playing any different than how I play people. This is how I regularly play defense. People was just getting bailed out with the fades. For real. So right here, I get another dunk. I'm up 12-5. Watch the shift in the game. All right, so right here, he's going to dribble. And you can tell what he's going for. Like, normally these would be fades. Like, it's the same typical shit. Now, here's where the game shifted. This man decided, okay, let's see if you can shoot a jump shot. Smartest thing I see him do. This is my first shot. Tempo rush. All right? You ain't seen me shoot the whole time. That's my first jump shot. All right, now I'm trying to guard him. I'm on that shit. Give me the ball back. Let's see what he do with this defensive possession. Come down. He backs off again. Okay, so I got nothing but time. So here's where I can tell y'all, yes, they did a little bit of a nerf to tempo shooting because these will be green. I promise you, these are the, when I say I get wide open one-on-one shots, that's what I mean. Like, I am that wide open because somebody's going to sit down in the paint. These are shots I get 1v1. Right? And you have to leave me like this or I won't shoot it. If you keep jumping at me, I will not shoot the ball. I will wait till you make a mistake, blow by you, and dunk it. So this is why I've always been good at 1v1 because I make a build tailored to be able to at least knock down a standstill wide open three. Now you can see here at this point I started using the button. I saw my timing was early. I said, cool. Now the reason why I'm not tripping because I'm playing good defense. But right here, contest there, 20%. He greens it. Again, I'm not tripping. He's missed so many shots in between. I'm not tripping. But here's why I felt like he was stupid. I just missed 4 threes in a row. Why is he pressing me? This is most of the community, too. This is how most motherfuckers play. I didn't miss 4 threes in a row. Why would you guard me? Right? And you're making a slight comeback. Again, he's playing. They're going to fade, and he just timed it well. Cool. But at this point, it's like, now you're going to give me a shot, and I didn't have enough chances to look at it. I changed how I shot and made one. And typically, if I make one shot, the game is over because now you're going to press the rest of the game. You feel like I can shoot, which is stupid. I would feel like, bro, if motherfucking miss, he's going to have to win with a jump shot. Right? So again, he backing up. I get inside, get the position that I want. So that's an easy bucket. Now it's 19-12. And I got too excited. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I got way too excited. I knew he was gonna back up and go to the paint. And for some reason, muscle memory came back from NBA 2K25. As you see him knock down another 3. And I tried to dunk it the way that you would in NBA 2K25 when you go up, down on the stick. I forgot all I got to do is hold it down. I got too excited. Right, I had badge. I knew I was going to dunk that motherfucker. But anyway, here we go. He dribbling. I'm on all that shit. Contest is there. And I'm not saying people can't make shots. You have seen he still can make some contested shots. He still made a fade. But it's more balanced to where you just have to consistently be able to get open and time it better. Right? I'm pretty sure somebody plugged in right now is still struggling to shoot. But eventually they'll be able to time it better than the average. And here go the last gameplay. This is what I wanted to show y'all the most. It's 2v2. Guy is ranked. And right from when he just touched the ball and started dribbling, y'all already know what this was. Watch. Dribble, dribble, snatch back, dribble, 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 come back, snatch, fade. He immediately went to that shit when the game started. So this was going to be the biggest tell because I promise you guys, all the shots that this motherfucker is going to take used to be green. All these shots was green. Every single last one. I used to play all this 1v1 shit and I was like, bro, I don't want to do it no more. I can't tell who has Zen or not. Everybody makes everything. Alright? One thing I do want them to fix is like when people are in the paint, if they just sit there holding their hands up and you do a Euro or a hop step or something, you should be able to get that off because they're not really guarding it. They're holding their hands up hoping you miss. I do want them to fix that a little bit. But outside of that, I am very happy with this patch thus far. Now, of course, I want to see it in 5v5 gameplay because all I care about is Team Pro Am. So for any of my teammates that watch this fucking video, hop on the fucking game. It's been too long. It's been way too long. I ain't got no Pro Am content to upload, man. Get on the game. But no, since this patch is going out, this is day 1 of it. The only people are going to complain are people whose playstyle was this. And like I said, they have not patched the build. You still have 99 3 ball, you still have 95 midi, you still have your 92 perimeter defense. Your build is the same, you just have to adjust your playstyle. You don't need a new build to combat what the 2K did. Like 7-4s are still going to be 7-4s. If you wide open and can time your shot correctly, you're going to make it. A lot of y'all was just not good at the game. A lot of y'all else, like, if 2K continues with this and keeps it at a skill gap, because that's all it did, it created a skill gap. Fades are very unnatural to do 100% of the time in basketball. You have never went to the basketball court and seen somebody just pulling fade after fade after fade and making it. Right? You just seen some cold hoopers in your life, but I'm trying to tell y'all, the way this shit feel right now, skill gap. That's all it is. My defense hasn't changed the entire time. You notice I'm still guarding shots that you're supposed to make, and then this bullshit that you're throwing up, it's like, okay, bro. Like, you on some other shit if you make that. You feel me? So, take it for what it is. Y'all have seen proof of the patch, post-patch and all that. Fades, people tempo shooting, people shooting with the button. Y'all seen it all. Alright? I feel like this is the patch that the game needed, because now you actually have to be good to win. I feel like the better player has a fairer chance of winning, as opposed to somebody just doing some glitchy moves and getting the same thing every single time. Like, here's the thing about it. I only have a 77 3-ball, right? It's not like I'm about to just go out there and start making every three I throw up because they patched the game. If anything, I'm going to make less shots. But the difference is now when we go against other teams and they can't shoot because they can't get open, and my team is knocking down shots because they're taking wide open uncontested shots, we're going to whoop y'all ass. Like, we're going to be one of the top teams in Pro Am because we've always played the right way. None of my people on my team cheat. The shots they get are dunks and layups and wide open threes. The only people that can knock down some wild shit is people that really practice getting to the mid-range. But I digress. As you can see, just knock down the fade. You can still do it. It's just not as overpowered as it was. And I think it's a fun balance in the game. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I had to get this out. Got a lot of stuff to do today. Hopefully we can play some team later, but we'll see how that goes. It's been Legal. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.